Hello people of the internet, welcome back to my channel Glowing Up with Nadine, aka Nadine Hab. If you're new here, make yourself at home, and if you're not new and you're not subscribed, like what are you doing? Like help a girl out, support, subscribe. Anyways, I promised you guys that there would be a new video every Sunday, and today is Saturday. Tomorrow there's going to be a new video, so I'm here. Today's video is going to be like a chit chat conversation type of video, because that's pretty much what I have to offer you guys today. If you guys have any video suggestions that you would like to see, comment that down below. But besides, today I want to talk about not waiting to be chosen by other people, choosing yourself first. And how do I get into this? So growing up, I think it's very easy to expect validation from other people, to expect people to choose you first, to expect people to tell you who you are, kind of. Maybe that's not everyone's experience, but that's kind of what I went through. I've had a lot of people trying to tell me who I am, what I can and cannot do with my life, but I have come to a point where I know who I am, I determine who I am, I say who I am, what I can do, what I will do. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Like I said, I know who I am. So if I know who I am, I know what I put out there, I know what I can do, I know what my potential is. And I don't really need people to tell me, oh, you're beautiful, to know that I'm beautiful, because back then I had people telling me that I was not beautiful. And then it's so if I'm gonna believe everyone instead of having an idea for myself, this person's gonna say that I'm beautiful, that person's gonna say that I'm kind of pretty, and then another guy's gonna say that I'm ugly. So who do I believe? Who do I believe? It's confusing. And I have come to the conclusion that everyone has got an opinion, but not everyone's opinion is valid. Everyone's got an opinion, but not everyone's opinion is valid. What did I say, opinion? Anyways, so nowadays I don't really wait for people to choose me. As a person who's getting into the entertainment industry, it's very common to feel rejected and to feel like somebody has to pick you, and if that person doesn't pick you, then maybe you're not that girl, you're not who you think you are. But just because one person didn't pick you today doesn't mean that your whole self-concept is skewed, or whatever. I don't think you guys understand what I'm saying. Count. But how do I put this? For example, if when I'm in my model training, and at the end of acting classes, the teacher's gonna say, I'm gonna choose who is a good actor today. And let's give an example for my English class. I speak English, I speak English fluently, so I don't need somebody to come to me and say, oh, you speak English, because I know that I speak English. Anyways, so last week in my model course or training, whatever, the English teacher, he said, okay, I'm not feeling self-conscious because, anyways, the English teacher, he was at the end, he was a new teacher, so at the end of the class, he was pointing out the students that he thought were good English learners. Meanwhile, we're in Angola, so most people don't even speak English like that. So he pointed out to some people, and I don't even know if he pointed to me, because I wasn't waiting for him to pick me, because I know that I speak English. I don't need you to tell me that I speak English. You get the gist? Yeah, so it's along those lines. Sometimes, for example, in my acting class, I think I did a good job, but the teacher doesn't really say that I did a good job, but then he doesn't say what was missing. So then I'm So at the end of the day, you gotta know who you are, and you gotta stand on that shit. Because if you don't stand on it, if you don't stand for it, you gotta be standing on business. You gotta stand on business. You gotta know who you are and stand up for it. Because if you don't, you're gonna fall for everything else. You're gonna fall for everything else, and you wanna fall for people trying to dump their emotional bullshit on you. No, that's not what we do around here. Okay, we don't do that. we create a self-concept that is built upon self, like, what's the opposite of self-limiting? Like, we don't limit ourselves out here. We do things even if people think that we're crazy, but we know we're gonna get there, you know? Like, I have 51 subscribers, but to me, I have like 1 million subscribers. So thank you for my 1 million subscribers, guys, and thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. I know you know the drill. You've been here for way too long, and if you haven't been here for way too long, welcome. Now you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend about it, tell a friend to tell a friend about it, and I will see you next week Sunday, or before that if I come up with more than one video. So love you.